becoming a regular thing, this, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I'm loving the World Series. It's been no exception as well here in Copenhagen, and to be sat here with the trophy at the end of the weekend is a special feeling.
You're just the fifth person to make it to 3 successive World Series of Darts finals. That's an achievement in itself, but to go on and win 2 of them, you must be delighted.
Yeah, no, definitely. Bahrain was unbelievable. Losing to Rob in the Dutch Darts Masters was a bit of heartache, but to get me on back here in Copenhagen, the fans were incredible, and I believe I played a really good final as well, which was always nice. And yeah, 2 wins out of 3 finals, I'll take that.
Can I ask you about your record against Rob? He's beaten you the last 9 times. Is that something you're aware of? Or?
Well, I'm glad you didn't tell me before we played. No, I knew I had an awful record against Rob. I don't know what it is, just he's a very gritty character, he's tough to beat, and yeah, he's proved so over the last 9 times we've played. So yeah, to be able to beat him in the finals, an extra special feeling, and yeah, I'm 1-0 up now. We'll forget about the last 9.
Yeah, the crowd very much on your side tonight.
Yeah, no, they was. I felt it from the moment I stepped on the stage the first day. I've seen the scarves, I've seen the shirts, the Bunting mental hats, and the cheers and chants. Yeah, it was incredible. It's been a great venue. It's been the crowd's been really for me, and they've really helped me get through all the games.
It's a busy period now coming up on the World Series of Darts, and you're in prime position, the number 1 seed going into the next event in New York.
Yeah, no, I knew I was number 1. I knew I had to work hard this week to be able to keep that ranking, and luckily I've been able to do that. So to go to places like that, being number 1, and I might get a few interviews before them events now, so I look forward to that. And yeah, long may it continue.
I know the Premier League didn't go the way you wanted it to, but you've bookended it with wins either side of it in this event. You know, you are dominating it now.
Yeah, listen, the Premier League, you're playing the best players in the world week in, week out, same as the World Series. For whatever reason, it just didn't happen for me in the Premier League, but I said to my management, I said to my family, I won't lose heart. I still believe that I put in some really good performances, and yeah, unfortunately it wasn't to be, but I've showed how good I can be, especially on the World Series this year.
You got to a load of finals last year. It didn't quite happen for you. What's changed? Why all of a sudden now are you winning these finals?
I'd like to be able to tell you, to be honest, because I could tell myself then, but yeah, no idea, to be honest. Like I said, I believe I'm really consistent. My scoring's really good. My doubling's let me down over the last probably 2 months, but yeah, today it was there. It really helped me get through, and like I said, I'm really happy to be sat here with this trophy.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Well done on a very impressive win, Stephen. You hit a 104 checkout to get in front 5-3. That seemed very important to the match.
Did I? No, of course it was important. Obviously, when you go in for the break, I just tried to compose myself 3-3 at the break. I knew Rob had the dart, so I was trying to be able to break him in one of the next few legs, and I was able to do that. Like I said, I believe I played really well there in the final, and Rob lost a bit of steam, but Rob's a quality opponent. Like we just talked about, I've not beat him in the last 9 games, so that made it even more important that I won this game today.
I know this isn't a ranking event, but still you are number 4 in the world. Do you feel like the 4th best player in the world right now?
I feel like the best player in the World Series. Yeah, of course I do. Sometimes I've got to pinch myself. I know how good I can be, but when I look around myself in the leaderboard and the rankings, there's so many good players out there, and everyone can beat each other. It's dog eat dog, to be honest, and I'm just so happy to be up there in the rankings, fighting for all the titles, and that's what I've got to do while I'm still a dart player for the next 10, 15 years, whatever it may be.
You are ranked number 1 in the World Series. Surely you must believe that you can actually be number 1 in the PDC main order of merit as well.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. Obviously, like I said, I'm playing well, but this isn't a ranked competition. If the tournaments that I'd won had been ranked, I'd have been probably a bit higher ranked. But yeah, I'll take these tournaments to win. It's all about gaining confidence. It's like a snowball effect, and yeah, it's really important to win titles, and that pushes you on to more titles. Obviously, I've had a really good World Series so far, and yeah, hopefully that can rub off in the likes of the match plays round the corner. There's some more Pro Tours as well, so I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season, to be honest.
You just spoke about the difference between the Premier League and the World Series. Do you feel like you feel more comfortable when you are playing the World Series?
Well, I've got a bit nervous now because the CEO's just walked in. Yeah, I feel comfortable in everything I play, to be honest. I've really enjoyed the Premier League. It was a long time since I was last in it. It took 10 years. And it was a bit like going back to a new school, to be honest, this year. I've learned a lot from the Premier League. To be able to win a night and lose in a final as well, I was proud of myself towards the end of the Premier League. And it's down to myself now to keep myself as highly ranked as I can and push myself back in the Premier League again, because I'd love to have another crack there.
The crowd here in Denmark, they very much went Bunting mental. Do you have a final word for the fans?
Yeah, no, I'd like to thank each and every one of them, to be honest. Like I said before, looking out and seeing the Bunting scarves and the Bunting shirts, the Bunting hats, it really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, they got behind me 100% and really did pull me through many games. So yeah, thanks very much for them all turning up. All supported their own players, but there was a lot of Bunting fans in there tonight and they all went Bunting mental.
Thank you very much and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.